Lizzie, are you almost ready?
Almost! Alright, how do I look, honestly?
Are those my maternity pants?
Well, today, they're my Thanksgiving pants.
A new beginning is happening again. We're living it up while we're living in sin.
Hey everybody, I'm Dizzy.
And I'm Lindsay.
And we're mostly fit, finding the balance between workouts
and weekends. With the holidays coming up, you may be in charge of bringing the dessert to the table. And typically, favorite dessert on the holidays is pie.
Today, we are going to show you an apple pie that is a little bit healthier than your standard apple pie, fits the macros better, and helps keep your goals in check this Thanksgiving and Christmas and all the above season. This is a recipe for crustless apple pie, and it's pretty simple. The ingredients are old-fashioned rolled oats, low-fat Greek yogurt, 3 apples good for baking, we're using Fuji, some cinnamon, stevia for baking, and we top it off with sea salt caramel halo top.
As always, we preheat our oven to 350 degrees.
This is a crucial step. So the second first step here is cutting the apples in half, like so. Remember folks, sharp knives don't cut people. Dull knives do, so make sure you have a good one. Guns don't kill people. Husbands who come home early do.
You're coring it?
Yeah.
That's the step you're taking now?
You get all your seedy business out of there. Keep your seedy business to yourself. So if you're using a spoon to get your apple seeds out, your cores out, be very careful, and I would go with a scraping movement rather than this dig that I did on the first two. Next step in this cutting process is to make slits, not exactly cutting them, but these slits are going to be used to open once you have baked the apples.
So you don't want to go all the way down to the bottom.
No, so you kind of poke it in and round it off. And all these guys are single servings, by the way. So we're not actually baking a whole pie, it's mini pies. I like mini pies, but sometimes I have too many pies.
The next thing we're going to do, we're going to take our fat-free cooking spray, and as we place the apples on the parchment paper, we're going to spray it. So we're using the fat-free cooking spray just to let it cook and leave it with a nice golden crust. So right here we have a 1/4 cup of stevia. And what we're going to do, we're just going to kind of sprinkle it on top of the apple. And now we're going to stick it in the oven for 25 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 25 minutes. At least we're in the right kitchen this time. So while that's baking, you're going to take your remaining ingredients, which is the oats, the stevia, the cinnamon, and the Greek yogurt, which we're substituting for butter.
So we're going to use 4 tablespoons of the Greek yogurt, just plop it into the bowl,
Plop.
like so.
Plop.
And there's going to be some overrun. Try to scrape that off.
One more plop.
One more plop. A plop.
And we use the low sugar
Yes.
Greek yogurt. Now we have our remaining, so 1/4 cup of stevia. We sprinkled some on top of the apple. We're just taking the rest.
Highly recommend getting the bag of baking stevia so you don't have to rip the packets like we did. They do now. And then you have 2/3 of a cup of oats. And now the rolled old-fashioned oats have a little bit more surface area, that's why we're using those. Don't try to substitute your minute oats or quick oats because they will be just more of a fine powder, not going to give you the consistency of a crust. And finally, we have our 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. So you just pop the top.
We put cinnamon in everything.
I mean, cinnamon's like the lifeblood, really.
I thought that was coffee.
No, that is your blood. So now that your oven timer has gone off, I believe Alexa has informed
let us
us.
know. Yes.
I don't use those things. But we're going to use a little teamwork to make this happen. Just to try to keep the mess from going down. So you've taken the apples out of the oven, and because we're not using butter and sugar, you're not going to see the normal caramelization, but you got to go on feeling. So if the apples are soft, smushy, then you got the right thing.
Which they are. We're going to take the mixture that we made earlier. I know. And I'm going to split it, and Dizzy's going to scoop it.
Spoon the mixture on top, and then use the same knife you used before to slice the apples to kind of work it into the grooves there.
Now that you've stuffed the apples and put some on top, we are now going to bake it for another 10 minutes.
And now that your little mini apple pies are out of the oven, we take the final step in topping it with Halo Top. Now you can use other ice cream if you want to, but we like to use Halo Top because Halo Top is a wonderful brand.
Yes.
And it is low in the fat category, so that way you can have a little bit more carbs in your life and enjoy this even more.
And this is my favorite because it's sea salt caramel.
Yeah, but then that takes away the need for
The drizzle.
See, what you want to do with your Halo Top is leave it out for a little while so that you can have that pretty scoop right there. So there you have it, our crustless miniature apple pies that are perfect for any occasion. Heck, I could eat these every day.
Yeah,
I would totally do it.
it looks delicious.
Now comes the question.
Fork or spoon?
I don't know the correct answer, so I'm going to leave it up to you because it's soft enough to eat with a spoon, but then again, it's also tough enough to eat with a fork. So what do you say, fork or spoon for this? Leave it down in the comments. And we're going to go enjoy this.
Yes.
So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And where can they find us on the internets?
They can find us at mostly.fit on Instagram, at mostlyfit on Facebook, and at our website, mostly-fit.com.
Till next time, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
I think I'll go with the spoon.
I guess I'm stuck with the fork. Every single time you have a thing that is annoying,
I want you to call
I'm
me
gonna
out.
put. All right.
You know why?
So you know what? Every time you eat
know why?
something and you go yum.
There might be a better way to do this. Lindsay said this was annoying.
With the holidays coming up, you may be in charge of dessert.
I was hoping you would say a little bit more.